Alright, hello everybody, this is Demon coming back for another round of Final Fantasy XIV. So, remember last episode? Where we end up at? What is the name of this place? Oh, that is right. Raktika. Such a dick. Raktika. I should probably just start saying Raktika. I'm gonna mess that up and probably say something horrible in some other person's language. I know how I am. But if you remember, we finally arrived in the Great Forest, or the Great Wood, and luckily we did meet up with Yustola, but unfortunately she mistook us for a Sin Eater for some strange reason. To make their home here so swiftly would have required no small amount of ingenuity. It's a most impressive feat. Sal agree? Yes. You haven't seen such a tree. I think these are only the roots. Finally, a place to rest.
Slitherbow is the largest of the Blessed Settlements.
I think it's their only damn thing.
They worship no gods, instead revering darkness itself.
Ooh, look at that. You get to go under there and got all these cabbages. That's weird, the cabbages
It is a curious kind of faith, but one which has granted them the strength to persevere in the wake of the flood.
Neato.
I hope you weren't expecting a grand feast by way of welcome. They are a simple people. Now, I would hear of your travels away from prying ears. Come.
Prying ears.
I see. And now you seek the Light Warden of Raktika. In the days after I arrived in the First, I too relied upon the Crystal Exarch for guidance. But his penchant for secrecy and the telling of half-truths soon lost him my trust. And thus did I strike out on my own. My work eventually led me here to the forest, which I have come to know like the back of my hand. I cannot say with certainty where your quarry is hiding, but I am confident I can narrow the search.
Well, go on then.
Some few thousand years ago, this forest stood at the heart of the Empire of Ronka. A great many relics of that civilization can still be found to the east in Ixmaya. Or rather, could be found, were the area not fiercely guarded. Ixmaya, you see, is home to a tribe of warriors whose lineage is said to date back to the time of the Empire. Any attempt to enter their territory is met with lethal force. They offer no warnings, and suffer no trespasser to escape. Needless to say, my every attempt to survey the area has been thwarted.
Mayhap the Warden hideth there, full knowing none may approach it for fear of these protectors.
As for the tablet, I find the timing of its discovery suspiciously convenient. If I did not know better, I would think someone was trying to curry favor with me.
Krista Snark doing that? Never.
Regardless, it will take time to decipher these writings. Yet I would not be at all surprised if they somehow held the key to entering Ixmaya unmolested. The Exarch has a nose for serendipity.
If there is aught I can do to assist thee in unraveling their secrets, thou needst only ask.
Thank you, Eorzeans. I may well take you up on that offer. While we set to work, might I suggest you take a tour of the city? Should you be in any doubt as to the importance of your role as the Warrior of Darkness, the people here will surely cure you of it.
I must say, Ishtola, while most of us have struggled to come to terms with our altered circumstances, you seem to have adapted rather well.
Lest you forget, Master Matoya and I dedicated our lives to uncovering the truth which hides at the heart of our world. Though separate, the fate of this reflection is nevertheless bound to that of our home. That I would be daunted by such an invaluable opportunity is absurd. But what of you, Thancred? Could it be that you are still struggling to come to terms with the nature of your young companion?
My struggles are none of your concern. Quite why you would speak thus and in this company, I do not know. Perhaps you left more of yourself back in the source than I assumed. If you'll excuse me.
Oh, damn.
He understands that I'm not the same. That I'm not her.
Understands, perhaps, but does not accept. The question being whether he ever will. And whether you will, more importantly. As difficult as your circumstances may be, they are yours, not his. 'Tis you and you alone who bears ultimate responsibility for your life. But you need not make any hard choices now. Why not go and get some fresh air, clear your head?
Surprised she called Bankert out on that. I would have did such a thing. God making peace. Everybody wants a piece. I wish I'd never... Oh god. Charlotte's first arrived in the First, she made swift work of the Cabinet of Curiosity. A thirst yet unsated, she then journeyed hither, seeking the wisdom of Ronka. She found little in the way of welcome from the blessed Hevet. 'Twas not until the Great Fire, where she denied the Sin Eaters a feast of ether, that she gained their trust. Since then I have served as a liaison twixt Slitherbow and the Crystarium, that she might be kept abreast of the others' efforts. I am no indifferent to Thancred's troubles. Nevertheless, I will not apologize for holding him to a higher standard after all these years. He has ever been a man of considerable resolve, and that is what I will continue to expect. It hardens me to know that some of us remain ourselves in spite of our present circumstances. Can't but imagine how Alize and Alphina have changed since arriving here in the First. Perhaps you should be speaking how you have changed. Change is part of life, but can but hope it's changed for the better. Oh, you're right. And after my untoward remarks to Thancred, no doubt he thinks I changed for the worst. I'll have to speak with him later. Return to the matter at hand. I really must begin on deciphering this tablet. In the meantime, perhaps you should take a look about Slitherbow. If there's anything you need, pray speak with Rona at the plaza. Okay. Help you anything you require. Alright, so there's nothing else to gain out of that. Yeah. Let's think of that. Oh yeah, and I had that weird free company invite. Looks like it deleted itself though. Alright, still one. A cup of coffee. Welcome, friend. Welcome. My apologies for less than hospital greeting earlier. Tell me, what is your name? From where do you hail? I hail from Jesus Land. Sorry, I see. And this tablet you brought may help us find the Light Warden here in Ratika. Well, you're welcome to stay with us for as long as you need. Come, let me show you around. Would it be alright if I joined you? Of course, anything for the guests of our dear Master Matoya. Thank you, she means a great deal to the Knights Blessed, doesn't she? If not for her, we may have all perished in the Great Fire. Priests slain and our home in ruins, we were at the mercy of the Sin Eaters. It was she who drove them back, and with her sage guidance, we were able to rebuild. While launch became a central figure in our community, a great oak within whose shadows many have come to find solace. It's not to say that we're not hesitant to grant an outsider such authority, myself included. Perhaps there's a smile in her eyes when she speaks at Sunless Sea. I feel whole again. Now that she is with us, I have no doubt the others feel the same. She is as much part of the Knights Blessed as any of us, and we are grateful for all the service she does in the dark. All I hear him saying is basically, oh, he has a crush on, Stola. Does not surprise. But did you not hear this from me? Yes. Now you should know that there are certain customs we ask guests to adhere to, so as long as they reside in Sothobo, and such revere instead of dark. In a word, yes, fear not, it's not too involved. Let's begin with something simple. Follow me. Everybody's gonna be like, Demon, did it really say that? Yes. Maybe. Yeah. I picked up the words like the last second, so the follow me one was probably, that was a guess in the dark. I don't know what it was. Jesus. That Master Matoya kept her room dark because she didn't need the light, but they're all like hers, aren't they? Should you see any of our people come to this chamber, they have likely returned from a journey beyond the border of Urtika. We use the water stored here to cleanse ourselves of lights of purity. Simple perhaps peculiar custom, but is one of our most important. Would you two kneel for just a moment, then I might get rid of the lights of purity. Could have taken me? Alright, alright. Where's kneel at? It's not that far off. Turn on lightly sprays you with water, your skins begin to tingle. Now you have been cleansed of the light's blighted touch. How do you feel? Sure, to be honest, not refreshed exactly, but I do feel different. Has this water been treated in some way? Only blessed by our priests, they are practicing arcane arts. As such, it is said their prayers imbue the water with a faint, dark energy. Prickling sensation. No one has ever spoken of such a reaction before. I'd say it was an unpleasant, but I too felt something strange. I expect this water should have no discernible effect, unless... Gods, Master Power was right. You are Sin Eaters. I jest. What you felt was more likely to chill the water. Perhaps now would be a good time for you to acquaint yourselves with the people of Sothobo. Then I must teach you a customary greeting. Alan Tuta is the language of Rocco, is one of the several ways one might say good evening. The world is not safe as it once was, and this greeting lets us quickly discern friend from foe. Their handshake or gesture we should know too. I would hate to offend anyone. I know where I merely speak words on Tuta, and they will know you as a friend of the blessed. I will await your return here, and I'll go. They are like to be heartened by your knowledge of our ways. Say Alan Tuta to greet the villagers. Yeah, I get to go running around to do stupid stuff. Friendless are warm, welcoming people. That's what everybody says about the natives, isn't it? For some reason, they sacrifice you on their altar. For the record, I'm not wrong on that. Go to that one crazy place in India and come talk to me about that. bows and arrows and shoot people with frickin' nutcases. Oh, it smells lovely. They're only trying to protect their people. Wow. Got more to gain if you just let people come to the damn island. Tourist attraction. Rich. Beyond the wildest dreams as you learn things. I knew the come traveler, Garlean Empire. Welcome to Isabel. You must forgive us for seeming strangely reversed. We are quiet and tactful people. Silent and serene at the sun and the sea, the quiet makes it easy to discern the presence of eaters and other dangers here in the woods. Actually, to be honest, I probably have more to gain keeping us away. There's a lot of stupid people in this world. Stupid people to deal with. Keep everything nice and simple. Otherwise, you add them into the mix magically enough, simplicity turns worse. What you say, well, friend? I take it, blah, 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 by way of these words. Wood, you will find poison near everything you see. But fear not, our medicinal tea will keep you healthy. Ask and it is yours. God damn it, I don't know why my sinuses are acting up right now. It's just, that's the one thing I hate about allergies. Sinus gets inflamed, itches like crazy, and I'm just sitting here suffering as I want to scratch. You can't. It's goddamn sinuses. Alrighty, that was pretty fun talking to everybody. Everyone was so kind and gracious. Never at first, but I'm already starting to feel at home. There's still much I have to learn about the Knights Blessed, but their faith and strength of will is nothing short of inspiring. See now how they build a thriving community. Woods, even with all the Sin Eaters. Okay, pretty much the exact same thing she ended on. Makes sense. Such a good coffee. I returned very good. No doubt they were glad of company. It's been too long since we've had visitors. And if you have any questions or there's anything you need, do not hesitate to ask. Speaking of which, we must arrange food and lodgings for your stay. As friends, Master Toil cannot ask for payment, but if you would be willing to lend a hand. Right? Be my pleasure. We got to be kind to people. You know, room to be kind. Helpful will probably scream at you. Our fortune indeed to play host to such generous souls. The task I have in mind is simple enough. Ah, damn it. God damn it. I had an alarm set for that. I was worried I wouldn't be up in time, so I was just like, yeah, I'm going to set an alarm for this just in case of an emergency. Alright, so all I ask is you take a jug of water, crops in the square. Pet, may I help too? Yeah. Of course, one you can do the filling and the other the watering. Speaking with Ursabel, you have finished. She will be relieved to hear the crops have been tended to. While you take care of that, I will see to your room and a warm meal. Right then, I'll fill you water. I wouldn't assume you're gonna hold that damn jug. We'd be here for an hour. There's only a jug I can find, which is small enough to lift, but I'm afraid there's a crack in the bottom. You need to hurry to the garden before the water leaks out. Take the jug of water square before the contents leak out. You have 45 seconds to complete the task. Should you fail, return to the filling and try again. It's not that hard. Just turn around, go run like the wind. So do apologize for the alarm. I actually can't believe I forgot about that. My little Alexa thing actually having an alarm, so that's a first. Usually do pretty good, don't forget. You have watered half of the plot. Fetch another jug to take care of the rest. Okay. Surprised there's nobody here. Area's probably doing the new event that they just updated on. I think they added a new Valentine's Day quest, if I remember right. Was there enough water for the plot? No, we need one more. Only half, I see. Well, let me refill the jug for you. Take another jug to square before the contents leak out. You have 30 seconds, because for some reason it got worse. I just can't imagine you failing this. Literally, get thing, run over here. You have... Let's see, we're at 15. You can do this with even in 10, before 10 seconds get to it. Whole plot has now been thoroughly watered. Oh, and this must be, Crucible. Oh my eye. Well, Metros, I have urgently speaking with the others. Have you need of something? What crops? My apologies for sooner. I have been rather distracted of late. Wandering crops was always Tatia's duty, but she is no longer with us. We have since taken care of sharing the duty, though never with guests. You are most kind. Is there anything else we can do to help? We can plant something if you like. There's no need. The plot's small, it's true, but it provides us with enough to survive. We ask for no more. I don't know how you manage. Had the blessed not considered leaving, life would surely be easier almost anywhere else. I can understand why you might say that, but the easiest path is not always the right one. Tell me, do you know our history, how our faith came to be? Yeah, I believe so. The Night's Blessed was initially formed by those who lost their homes in the wake of the flood. Began as an occasional gathering of survivors, eventually grew into a community, which ultimately decided to strike out on its own in Raktika, Greatwood. I see you have read your history. History that is told and one that is lived. Like so many of those times, the first and Night's Blessed lost everything, their homes, their loved ones, all they held dear. Like Ranasworth, none could say that what came of the souls of those lost to flood when their bodies were reborn as sin eaters. People were without answers, without hope. The gods have drowned along with everything else. It seems that nothing was beyond the reach of the light. Soon they realized that there is light, there must be darkness. And in that truth they found a new faith, a belief that the souls of the departed could yet find peace beyond those burning skies and the sunless sea above. That's why we pray for the safe passage of wayward souls unto the blessed black abyss, for a return of the night, that we might someday look upon the kingdom of heaven with our own eyes. Remain in these woods for the selfsame reason our founders first chose them, that we may leave lives of simplicity. The shade of these trees is a constant reminder of our faith. So many seek in paradise in your moors, refreshed to find people who value a humbler existence. Can't say so many consider our way of life foolish, and so it must be seen to those who yet cling to their worldly possessions. Times such as these, when everything can be taken away in an instant, it is all too easy to lose sight of why we fight to go on living. It's not told to hold of material things, but to hold those who went before us in our hearts, to keep alive the legacy that they have left us. This was we must do for them, our children, and generations yet unborn. Good, good, good. Keep this legacy alive. Yeah. I love the music. And music gone. Placed by epic game music. Completed quests. Although, now that I started thinking about it, like, I actually considered this, funny stuff. Oh, I gotta talk to you now. Let's see, who the hell do I talk to here? Yeah, let's say whenever we get... I'll say more when we get done with this. Oh, my ear feels better. Good, should not be long before your room is ready. We have the word Runa. Fun stuff. The woods. Sin eaters. I fear they have the touch. Where? Go to the southwest. For mercy, they've yet to wander any closer to Silverbow. We have no need to engage. Inform the guard that no one is to set foot outside the village until they've moved on. Sir, what of Tadius Heartstone? Must be retrieved before the service. All the times for Sin Eaters to appear. Damn ear. Are you just going to leave them alone? And in normal seconds, we will not hesitate in striking the beast down. But if they indeed have the touch, I will not risk them corrupting one of our own. What's that you said about a stone? A few days passed, Toddy and a child of Knight's Blessing was slain by the Sin Eaters. We succeeded in retrieving her body, but in our haste, we failed to notice her necklace was gone. Strung it was a pendant of jade, her heartstone. All the Knight's Blessed are given such a stone at birth. It is the most valuable possession one can own. It is a custom to preserve the heartstone of deceased at their funeral, as an offering to the heavens, but now... What if I can find it for you? Strange Sin Eaters and the Light's corruption does not touch me like it does others. I should meant we called Minfilia, did you not? Are you truly the Minfilia, sent from the Oracle? Even so, I dare not ask you to risk your life for the Blessed. I understand how you feel, but I can't stand by knowing that your people are in need and I can help. Please, let me do this. Well, but the danger proves you great, you must retreat. I could never forgive myself if we were forced to hold a second service. Oh, I nearly forgot about Thinker. What if he returns before I do? Thinker doesn't need to know. Don't worry, I'll come with you. Thank you. With you at my side, I'm certain we can deal with them in no time at all. Go swiftly and may the shadows keep you both. I'd rather Thinker know that she's doing this, because I know that if we don't tell Thinker, he's gonna get pissy. I just feel like at this, like with the Minfilia that we have, I just feel like the original Minfilia, our Minfilia, was a friend of ours and a comrade. This one, it just feels like everybody's like aunts and uncles to her, and they're just all trying to be nice. It's just like, no, you better tell Thanker when you get back and you decide to do this. It's just like, but why? It's just like, because they'll get pissy with me. that's the first thing that comes to my mind. It's like, because he'll get pissy with me and I don't want to deal with him. At least if we say something, at least we got nothing to worry about. Alrighty, where is she at? There she is. Should be around here somewhere, I think. Okay, well, I'll survey from right here. Ooh, that was a good bird. Yeah, the Sinitas. Angel friends. Other angel friend. Supping there would be only one. There's no way we can search for the stone without dealing with them first. Now, what do you suppose we do? Perhaps we should split them up. To get to it then. I say let's split them up. Good idea. I'll draw one away while you handle the other. Yeah, but the one thing I was thinking was maybe I should do every time I finish a part of Shadowbringers, instead of doing it like at the end where I do like one big review, I might do multiple ones just because Shadowbringers is, theoretically it's not finished yet. Would make sense. I think it'd be more fun that way. I don't know exactly when it should end. I know it's like usually like halfway through. And since we're already on level 74, I'm assuming level 75 is coming up very soon. You go, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're getting there. I was saying as I see a dead one there. Where's Minfilia? We're out. Hydaelyn, there you are. It's done, though I fear I was a bit careless. I'll do better next time, I promise. I'm fine, you needn't worry about me. More importantly, we have to find that Heartstone. They said it was made of jade, right? I'll search over there in the brush. I'm trying to remember where the hell it's at, actually. It's in like a... No, it's like over here. Memory serves right. Oh, god damn it. I'm not fighting that thing, I'm too lazy. 3, 2, 1. Oh. That's the one I'm looking for. Green gem. What did I call? Yeah, it was like in a weird spot. I seen the one glowing over here. I was like, wait a minute. Every time I've gone to that one, I'm like, I don't think I've ever found it there. Because I had to search the one time, and the first time I did this, I was a bitch. Did you have any luck? Yeah, I think this is what they're looking for. Beautiful. This has to be it. No, Thancred always said you were a woman of many talents, and I think I'm beginning to understand what he meant. I have much to learn if I'm going to be even half the hero you are. Hero she was. Sorry, I forget. We should head back to Slithbow, Una, and the others are probably worried. Damn straight. Let's get this stuff started. Do like the woods here. Really neat. Like I said, this game is they created very unique areas in this, and I do enjoy it. I like just the rapid changes into like different areas. Like Clusia just seems like your average place, just out on the coast. Starium, just a big town. Then you get into the outskirts and everything, and you're like the forest. The forest is like very just seems like a great wood. That's all. It's just some cool forest out in the middle of nowhere. Alrighty, but I think actually I might end the episode right here. I think I hit 30 minutes. I believe. I think I started around 42-ish, 43-ish, and we're currently sitting at 15. So I'm kind of in a rush for these episodes today. I'm only doing 2. Because I have to be at work later, and I got to make sure I have time to eat and do everything so I can go out to work and be ready to go, because I'm going to try to eat a pretty big lunch before I go. So with that, guys, all I got to say is this. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. I'm back, ladies and gents. We'll Final Fantasy XIV, and we'll be bringing the green gemstone back to Runa. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks.